Okay, morning everyone. Welcome to the little video I'm going to do about the new Thermomix TM6. Okay, it came out mid-June. I got mine a couple of weeks ago. I did have the TM5, which I've actually recently sold on eBay. So basically, there are plenty of YouTube videos out there if you want to get some reviews, but basically I'm just going to do a little video of mine, obviously just the people who know me around the area, just to get proper first-hand glance of what it actually can do. Okay, so basically with the new one, big differences are it's got a bigger hard drive. So with the TM5 you used to have a cook key, but now everything's integrated on there. So all you have to do is set up your Cookie-Do account, which offers you recipes, collections. Within the recipes it's basically guided cooking, okay, to help you through a recipe, preparation, wet cooking, curries, stews, etc. Okay, so what we've got here is, that's the main bit. So that's the home screen, so you've got the time on the left, and then you've got the temperature here in the middle, and then the speed of the blades here. Yeah, so just move it up. Okay, so you've got your lid there. Remember, so it's got a safety thing. When you actually turn it on, the clamps will clasp the lid, okay, while it's operating, so you don't have to put your hand in there and chop off your hands. Okay, and then when you turn it off, the things come off. Okay, so in the middle, your temperature, like the TM5, goes all the way up to 120, Varome is 130. Okay, then your timer here. Okay, so you have 30 minutes, anything. It can actually go up to 8 hours with the slow cooking mode. Okay, so the beauty about low temperature cooking, you can do so much more than regular conventional cooking, in terms of cooking eggs at a low temperature, to make custard sauces, creme patissiere. You can temper chocolate at a lower temperature. Normally when you're tempering chocolate for a dessert, you have to get loads of different pans or bowls out. You just do everything in the machine. Okay, so if we go scroll, so it's got the 3 dots, scroll to the right. Okay, so here are more of the modes. So you've got scale mode. Obviously when you go through a guided recipe, as you add the ingredients, it will weigh it. Obviously that's just taking off the lid, so the lid weighs 340 grams, so you just press tear to take it back to 0. Okay, so good thing about the scales within the Thermomix, when you add the ingredients it'll weigh it for you. Okay, so conventional cooking, pastry preparation, you have to get scales out as well as a book and stuff like that. Okay, so we'll take off the scale mode. Okay, then you've got dough mode. So if you want to knead bread, very simple, the blades will work in a way which will replica kneading action you would do in a conventional bread making machine or KitchenAid, which I've got here. Okay, so you can make a lot of bread in here as well. Okay, so back to the functions. Okay, turbo. Okay, that's just super. So obviously it won't work without the lid on. That's just super fast blending. Pre-clean as well. If you wanted to pre-clean your bowl instead of just washing it up in the dishwasher or the sink, it can do that for you. Okay, it's kettle mode. Okay, if you want to boil water. Okay, blend. Okay, that's another high-speed blending if you really want to make a smooth puree or smooth soup. Okay, slow cook, which is good. The TM5, it only went up to 90 minutes. This goes up to 8 hours, so a lot of people like slow cooking and stuff. Okay, so obviously with the lower temperature guide, you can really braise meats 80 degrees. 90 degrees. Obviously after the 8 hours, if you want to go longer, you just reset it and go for a few more hours. Absolutely fine. Okay, sous vide. Okay, a lot of chefs will use that in their kitchen. I mean, commercially, you wouldn't want to, you can only really get, say, 4 or 5 packs of vac pack meats in there. Obviously for commercial purposes it might not be so useful, because you might want to do a lot more, say 100 chicken breasts, and that's not going to incorporate 100. But obviously if you want to do a bespoke dinner party as a chef or a caterer, this could be very useful. For a home cook, sous vide, say you've got 4 guests for dinner, you could do 4 steaks or 4 chicken supremes, cook them at say 50 degrees, the required amount of time, take them out and then just colour them, and that's fine. Okay, fermentation mode, if you want to make your own yogurt, I can do that for you too. Okay, so if you go back to the guided cooking bit here in the middle, okay, so what we would like to cook today. Search. Okay, and this gives you all the recipes collections. All you have to do is sign up for your subscription. You get a free 6-month subscription with CookieDoo. After that you pay about £3 a month, okay, which is nothing really, and that gives you access to thousands of recipes, you know, hundreds of books. Okay, so you can do away with all your repertoire. Me personally, I like to keep a repertoire collections, but you know, modern day living, a bit like an iPad or an iPhone with music stored, you can get so much more on a small machine. Okay, so the recipes are there, and then if you want to look for collections, okay, so there are all your collections. Okay, savoury, hundreds basically, yeah. Slow cook and sous vide, so Wimbledon's just been on, so Wimbledon type recipes. Okay, desserts. Back to the home page again. So if you want to search for anything, so let's just put in chicken, yeah. Search CookieDoo, chicken. So that gives you all the chicken recipes that you can get. So, chicken tagine with prunes, figs and honey. Okay, so you press that one. One result found. Cook today. So it's not working. Right, here we go. Start cooking. Okay, so basically with all these recipes you just follow the guidelines. Okay, so you might have to do a little bit of prep, but a lot of recipes will actually ask you to put in the whole veg, and it will basically chop it down for you, stir it and cook it within the stages, so you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so automatic stirring, automatic cooking between stages. Obviously when you get to one stage it will say 2 cloves of garlic, olive oil, insert measuring cup. Okay, and then it will just say 5 seconds, it will chop it down. You go next. Obviously I'm just running through, I'm not actually doing it, I'm just showing you the stages of what it's telling you to do. Okay. Okay, then obviously the next stage will ask you to sweat the onions for 3 minutes at a Varoma temperature at a pre-programmed speed. Okay, so if you haven't got a Scooby how to make anything, this is going to help you make your life a lot easier. Okay, beauty about it, if you've got friends round, you know, you've got something conventionally on the stove, you have to worry about stirring it all the time, make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. Here you let the machine do the work for you. Okay, and obviously it will teach you about the processes, the cooking processes, so it will make it actually a lot easier if you did want to cook something conventionally, which is quite helpful. Okay, so if you want to come out of that, let's just go out of there. and that's it. Okay, what I'll try and do is, it's just a 10-minute video now, try and do a demo of actually something, a recipe, and I'll try and put it on YouTube and then link it to Facebook. Okay, thanks a lot, speak to you later.